All right, what is going on, guys, gals, non-binary pals? Welcome back to another episode of Beacon Pines. I hope you all are having a wonderful day so far. I know I am, and let's jump right on back into it. Meow. So we're gonna try it with a controller.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy. Luka paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her, but finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Okay, so last episode we found out that, oh hey, that the red pandas, the clipboards, and then the hyena, whatever his name is, I cannot remember his name. Yeah, they're evil or something. They're up to something like millennial harvest. The harvest company that's in town. They're up to some shady business. And then, like, Luka's grandmother and, like, two of the other adults are also up to something a little shady. So there's a bunch of shady stuff happening. But, yeah, we have to find Rollo. If the way the bad ending went, he's, like, underground somewhere, maybe. But, yeah. Let's just jump right on into this and see what happens. Luka, what the hell are you doing here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a panic?
Roxy and Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luka, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling. But this was the most intense Luka had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luka.
We're running out of time. Don't say that, Roxy.
In a torrent of rambled words and tears, Luka broke down.
Oh boy. Rollo and I weren't playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit. And we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home. And it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luka.
It's not your fault, Luka. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luka, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luka.
You go back to that little treehouse you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luka wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now scoot. You really believe this story? What other option do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Wait at the treehouse in case Rollo shows up. Alright, let's go, Luka! Okay. Right.
Mr. Nuncreek jumped with a start.
Hi! Whoa! Don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who are you talking to? What?
Luka motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. But the dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luka, is there something that you know? No. Of course not.
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luka's shoulder.
Dang it, boy, if there's something you know. Something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks. Oh?
Luka peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luka could sense something eating away at him.
There was something? There was a shame lurking behind those eyes?
There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing. Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. The dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then someone in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that. What? Oh, what?
A deep sigh bellowed from his chest.
Why did you... What? No. I tried, Luka. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luka attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
What was this? I didn't have any other... Oh, huh. But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close. So close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luka into the phone booth.
What? What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
What? Wait, what's happening? Shit. What?
As Luka pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim.
What?
Luka winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance. Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luka heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom.
What?
He knows too much.
What?
The end.
What the heck was
Wait.
I supposed to do?
No,
I was gonna say, I didn't have any other option.
this isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong.
Yeah, I'll say.
Okay, let's try something else.
Holy crap. So Mr. Nuncreed's also evil. What the heck? But I don't have anything else. I literally only have shame.
There was a shame, a deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
I literally only have shame.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
I'm gonna skip through this just to see, like, but I'm pretty positive, like, this is just gonna be the same thing. Like, unless I missed something somewhere, like, both of you were with Rollo when he went missing. No, I was hiding in the dumpster. Why were you in the dumpster? Oh, we were just looking around. Somebody in a strange suit. We ran. That was the last I saw of him. Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. It wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. No, there was a name tag. It's a deep
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders.
Yada yada yada. I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed.
Why did you have to? I tried.
Luka attempted to take a step.
Van Horst can't help yourself.
With a firm shove. The door latched
Out of
shut.
my hands now. Yeah. Yeah. So there's literally...
As Luka
so what am I
pounded the
supposed to
glove,
do?
the inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule. Luka winced and pressed as he braced for impact. He felt a cold rush of air. Two large figures, and Luka heard that he nosed the end. Wait,
Okay.
this isn't... I know there's... Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something.
There isn't. There's literally nothing else for me. I had to have missed something somewhere. I had to have missed something somewhere. And now I have to look. I have to find out. Yada yada yada. Oh, okay. So I looked it up. Holy crap. Okay, so we have to go all the way back. So I've looked it up, and we have literally no other option. But we have to go all the way back to warehouse. We have to go to warehouse horrors. Wow. This is a story about something. Oh, struggle. This is a story about struggle. Okay. Wow.
This is a story about struggle. Luka could hear a machine humming somewhere nearby. He felt around wildly, searching for something, anything that could help. His hands found a hard object, maybe a tile? He yanked it free, lifting the cold stone. Let me go! Luka swung the tile as hard as he could at the shape that still held fast to his leg. He heard the crack of glass as the stone hit the assailant's mask. With a muffled yelp, the hand let go. Luka was free and scrambled to the door. He never looked back once on the long run home. Chapter 3.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, everything's perfect. Peachy. We know things. We know very bad things about 3 people. Technically more than 3 people, but I'm counting the clipboards all as one person.
It was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to be delivered into town today. Okay. So, what did you and Rolo get up to yesterday? Oh, Rolo had things to do, so I sort of poked around town. I've set the jam down by the front door. There's 2 batches to drop off. Mm-hmm. One for Mr. Tolliver at the Bag and Wag. Deliver jam to Mr. Tolliver. And another to Miss Fratelli at the diner. Oh, it's the 2 people that Gran is conspiring with for something. Oh, and Mr. Nuncreed? He said he wanted some more. I suspected as much. Yes, he seems to have taken a particular interest in my jam. Why are you saying it like that, Gran? There's some extras in the basket for that enthusiastic gentleman. I'm concerned, Gran. Just make sure Fratelli and Tolliver get the ones on top. No problem, Gran. Off with you now while the day is still young. Can do, Gran. Let's go. Oh. Hello. It's Juniper Hartford. Before you hang up, just hear me out. I have a business proposition. The simple matter is we both have the same problem that needs solving. Very well, we can meet tonight. Okay, then. All right, Gran. Ooh, jam. Yum. All right, let's go. Hi, Rolo. Okay. Sorry about yesterday. Roxy can be so annoying. But good news, no more boring chores for me today. Did you make it to the old Valentine warehouse? Oh yeah, this is the one where this branch we didn't have Rolo come with us. So he never went missing. It was just us by ourselves. So, what did you find? Give me the dirt. Something happened. There was someone else there. What? Who was it? Was it aliens? I knew it would be aliens. No? Zombies. No. Alien zombies? What else could it possibly be? Rolo, I've got to deliver these into town first. We can catch up later. Ooh, is it a whole thing? It sounds like a whole thing. Yeah, we shouldn't talk about it here. Meet me at the treehouse tonight. I'm not sure what this treehouse is that you speak of. Meet me at mission control. Roger that, Space Cadet. Oh, boy howdy. Alright. Alright, into town we go. Forward, Luka. Yeah, perennial harvest. They are evil. Evil, 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 evil. Wait! Watch your step! Oh, I'm sorry. There was a whole family of beetles here. They've gone missing. I thought they just sort of wandered around. Everyone has a home, Luka. Even beetles.
Luka checked the soles of his sandals.
I think we're okay. It's weird that they're gone. They went missing when the festival preparations began. You think the noise scared them away? Something like that. Just watch where you step, okay? Yeah. Nope, get on the bridge. I know what you are. I know exactly what you are. You don't fool me. Hello, gentlemen. Mr. Wilder, I trust you have time to chat.
Eris Valentine, oldest of Sharper Valentine's children, and heir to the Valentine fortune, had a way of making questions seem like demands.
Certainly. What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Wilder had learned to assume that if he was hearing from Eris, it was because she had taken issue with something he had put in the paper.
No. I couldn't help but notice that the front page of this morning's paper was consumed with stories about this silly festival. Well, yes. That is the news of the day. But there was no mention of the museum, nor the foundation through which it was endowed. I'm sorry, Miss Valentine. My readers are more so interested in this town's future rather than any one family in particular. Ooh. Humph. There was a time, Mr. Wilder, when the goings-on of my family was the only thing this town cared about. Well, things change, ma'am. And you know, change is a dangerous... If you finish that thought, I will make that monocle a permanent fixture of your anatomy. Oh, I love her. My apologies. Good day, Miss Valentine. Did I give you the impression this conversation was finished? I love her.
Mr. Wilder averted his gaze and began to polish his monocle.
Well, good day, Mr. Wilder. I love her. Oh my gosh, I love her. What is this? Last Chance Diner. Okay. So that's the direction that we need to go. What's up with you? What you got to say? Anger from the past, mistakes not yet made, and a glimmering hope for the future. He carried them all in equal parts everywhere he went. Oh heavens, what a burden to bear! Okay, so I can't talk to her. But the diner is this way? Oh, we haven't been here. Oh, this is cute! We haven't been to this part of town yet. Hey, Dawn. Oh. Hey, Luka, what's up?
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
Ugh. They got you on jam delivery, eh? Yep. Hey, Dawn. Have you noticed anything weird around town lately? What sort of weird things? Stuff going on at the old Valentine building. You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So, what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Have you seen the new kid around yet? New kid? Yeah, came in from the big city. Her parents both got jobs here. But get this, one of them is working for William Kerr and Harvest Millennial. That's his name. That's the hyena's name. And the other is working for Eris Valentine. And the Valentines represent Beacon Pines past. Millennial Harvest has positioned itself as this town's future. Must make for interesting dinner table conversations. I can imagine. Oh, adorable! I love everybody in here, except for the evil people. Hello, ma'am! I have jam for you! Hello, sir. If I could just be left alone, young Mr. Van Horn. Oh, sure. Sorry to bother you. It's just that... What? Mr. Kerr has asked me to make the opening speech at the festival. Being mayor and all, you might expect me to be a charismatic speaker. The truth is, I'm terribly nervous. I really don't think I'm cut out for this sort of thing. Cut out for being mayor or for public speaking? Both, I suppose. I never really chose any of this. It's more of a duty to my family. For our legacy. That sounds like a heavy burden. As for the festival, just speak from your heart. I'm sure it'll be great. You'll do fine, Mr. Mayor. Hello, ma'am, I have jam for you. Well, if it isn't my favorite little jam runner. Hey, Mrs. Fratelli. Look at
She leaned
you.
forward and pinched Luka's cheek.
You're all skin and bones. Is your gran not feeding you? She is. It's just... I understand. You know, I taught your mama how to cook back in the day. You may not even remember, but you used to. But you and her used to help out at the diner. See that picture over there? That's you helping your mama back in the day. So cute, running around in your little apron taking orders. The whole situation just breaks my heart, what happened with Eleanor. Ooh, we got a new charm. I got a feeling she's out there somewhere, yearning to be with you again. Few things in this world can keep a mother from her son.
Luka shifted the basket uncomfortably.
Oh yes, let's see
Mrs.
here.
Fratelli lifted the cloth and inspected the jam.
Ah, and they even have my name on them. How
She
thoughtful.
carefully lifted out her jars of jam.
You tell your gran hello for me, Luka. Will do. Ooh, what's this?
Luka squinted at the faded photo of him and his mom at the diner. Memories of that day came flooding back.
Oh. Oh my gosh, so cute. Cute. Okay, I can't talk to anybody. Oh my gosh, where's the little otter? Where's the little old otter? Because he's adorable. I love his little hat. Hi, Mom. I'm ready to help, Mama. All right, little buckaroo. It's up to us to feed these folks while Mrs. Fratelli is away. I've got to deal with the inventory before I start cooking. Do you think you can handle taking some orders in the meantime? Yes, Mama. What's up, Roxy? Hiya, Roxy. Luka. I'm helping. Wow. Hopefully your work ethic will rub off on Rolo. What can I get you? I'm not really feeling like a burger. How about a chicken sandwich with bacon on top? Coming right up. Oh, chicken sandwich with bacon. Boink. She wanted a chicken sandwich with bacon. Cactus. Yep, chicken sandwich with bacon. There you go. Oh, this is adorable. Here you go, Roxy, your chicken sandwich. Here you go. I call it the Love Me Tenders. Oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Nice. Hello, Mr. Mayor. What can I help you with? Aren't you a little young to be waiting tables? I'm just helping out. Ah, my father had me hustling when I was your age as well. Father always says, children are to be sails pulling a family ever forward. That doesn't sound very fun. There's plenty of time for fun. For instance, Father and I always make time to have lunch together once a month.
Luka glanced at the empty seat across from Gus.
Should I come back? Oh no, it turns out Father was too busy to have lunch today. I'll just go ahead and eat alone. Oh no, oh. I really hope that the mayor is not evil. I feel so bad for him, man. Oh. The silver lining is, without him around, I can have my usual. A nice stack of cold cuts, topped with a pile of sloppy chili. Okay, cold cuts and chili. Cold cuts and chili. So I'm guessing that. Yeah. Cold cuts. Is that chili? Chili. Yes. It's gotta be the chili. Alright, sir. Here is your meal. Here you are. Cold cuts with steaming hot chili on top. I call it the hot and cold. That's perfect, thank you. Hello, sir. Gadzooks, they've shrunk the wait staff. Oh, I love him already.
Jeff slapped the table and gave Luka a toothy grin.
Oh, I love him. How's your pops doing? He's been pretty busy these days. I know the feeling. Tell him that fishing rod he ordered should be ready next week, will you? Sure thing. I've been in the mood for something sweet. You got a burger that can satisfy a sweet tooth? A sweet burger? Yeah, I'd top it off with some grilled cactus. Grilled cactus. The heart wants what it wants. Oh, okay. Okay. Sweets and cactus. Oh, this is disgusting. But okay, here you go, sir. Here's your order. I call it the sweet and stabby. Now that's a burger with bite. Okay, I did it, Mom. I helped. Looks like we're missing a few things. Why don't you run out and grab some more ingredients? Okay, I'll be back. Whee! That was cute. That was pretty cute. Okay, but we have to get to the wagon bag. I don't know where that is. Oh, he's right there. Hello, sir. How do you keep the ice cream cold? We keep them on ice. Where do you get the ice from? I don't know, somewhere cold. How do they keep somewhere cold? Look, Bert. Do you want some ice cream or not? Nah, I'm good. Hello, sir.
Huddled at his counter, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining apples.
Hello, sir.
More accurately, Hiram Tolliver was meticulously shining one apple.
Hello? Ah!
With a yelp, Mr. Tolliver fumbled the apple, flailing at the air as it fell.
Oh, sorry. No bother.
He leaned forward and lowered his voice.
I see you have something for me. Why are you being so secretive? Stop it. Yeah, Grant said he had some jam I'm supposed to give you.
He leaned in a bit further.
Stop. Jam? Yes. Yeah, these ones on top. She wrote your name on them.
Mr. Tolliver leaned back, speaking loud enough for anyone to hear.
What? Ah, yes! The jam! Thank you so much for delivering this jam to me. Oh my gosh.
He reached forward and snapped up the jars of jam, giving Luka a little wink.
Okay. I shall put it on my store shelves post haste. Okay. I should finish my deliveries. Of course. Of course.
He leaned in for a final whisper.
Stop. Of course. Stop. No? Why are we being weird about it? Stop it. Quit being weird about it. Hi, Mr. Nuncreed. I know who you are. I know what you are. Got some jam for you, Mr. Nuncreed. Luka, you seem chipper. Well, aside from being on delivery duty, it's a nice day.
Mr. Nuncreed eyed Luka for a moment, then nodded in agreement.
I suppose it is. So, do you want your jam? Oh, right. Usually Juniper drops those off herself. I guess she's busy today. Anyway, this is my last delivery for the day. Oh, Oh, in that
Then
case.
Creed snatched the basket from Luka.
Oh, okay. I'll hold on to the basket until the next time I see your gran. Uh-huh. Oh, it's Beck. Hey, you. Anchovies or pineapple? What? Don't think. Just answer. Pineapple? Why? How old are you? 12? Perfect, follow me. Who are you? Anyone ever tell you you ask too many questions? Just try to keep up, okay? What just happened? Well, okay. Bye, Mr. Duncreed. Evil man. Hey, what a crazy coincidence. Here's my new friend I was just telling you about. Oh, that's wonderful. Yep, we just hit it off. Oh, really? Get this. His favorite pizza topping in the whole world is pineapple. Oh, And what's your new friend? What's your new little friend's name?
Beck locked eyes with Luka. The look on her face was equal parts expectant and desperate.
Luka Van Horn. Nice to meet you. I'm Deli, and this is Iona? I want to say Iona. I want to say that L is silent. We're Beck's parents.
Beck gave Luka a quick nudge.
Oh yeah, Beck told me all about you. Already feels like we've known each other for years. So you both can stop obsessing about me making friends. Oh, darling, we never doubted you. It's just that for children with fewer than 5 close friends, the possibility of a stunted development doubles. Well, 1 down, 4 to go, I guess. What Nellie means is that we just want this move to be as easy on you as possible. You can relax. A friend has been friended. This calls for a celebration. Luka, you must join us for dinner tonight. Dinner? Wow, another coincidence. I actually already asked him and he said he would love to. It's just wonderful. In that case, we should pick up some groceries. You two don't get into too much trouble now. Wow, I can't believe that worked. Thanks a ton. You're welcome? I owe you one. My moms are great and all, but they can be a bit much sometimes. Our house is the little cottage next to that big mansion place. Wait, you live on the Valentine estate? Yeah, that's the spot. Meet me by their big creepy gate. Don't be late. Or I'm back to square one on this whole friend grift. Great, see you there. Oh. Meet Beck at the big creepy gate. I do love Beck. Beck is adorable. So I guess let's go ahead and just go to the gate. Good morning, Jeff. What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me. Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival's coming up. Humph. The festival. Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time. Where did that get us? Well, it's Millennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town. As far as I see it, the difference between the old Valentine Company and this new perennial harvest outfit.
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
Oh. Is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana. What? But those are both garbage. Exactly. I love him. I love him. I would die for Jeff. I adore him. I know what you are. Demon Booth. I'm here. So who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So just 3 people live in that huge thing. I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom said it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're going to explain me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Most kids would have ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? I mean, you look like you could use some help. You know what, Luka? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. I think I can handle
Beck
that.
took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills. Ilona Moodwill was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luka finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
So, Luka, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck, manners. It's all right. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh, dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luka's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luka, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Oh, man. Normally, we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
We aren't fully settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry. Are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luka. This move has us all a little tired.
Luka wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luka a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. She's brilliant. Millennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Oh boy. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. Plenty harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luka glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luka, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. And some people happily leave their job to allow their loved one to pursue their dream. Oh god, they're fighting. You swore you didn't.
Beck slammed her fist into the table.
Oh man.
Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey Luka, how about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rollo soon.
Luka glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luka wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Wait up. I'll walk you home. Aww.
Surprised, Luka turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Maybe. Luka began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to... Let's do rumble?
Luka began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
You sure we can make it home before this storm kicks
Luka
off?
surveyed the roiling clouds.
I say the odds are good. Maybe you should stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Cool. Care to recalculate those odds? Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold. Luka, Nellie will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Ooh, poke around. Poke around. Da-da-da-da to get down. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Ooh, flowers.
Luka bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Ooh, pungent. Yum.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Boy, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry, was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools give me going away cards, some did flowers. When we're really trying to feel good, when they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you've moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them was all. Alright, let's look at the radio. Oh, wow! Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luka flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Not, not here in the boonies. You won't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Aw, shucks.
Luka squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum? Gum?
Luka adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chewed that one for 47... Oh, God. Ugh, 47 days. Good Lord.
Luka wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
Ugh. It's weird, I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Luka, can I ask you something? Of course. Oh, that was a jump. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest, that hurt more than I expected. Well, at least you looked cool doing it. She did do a superhero landing.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.
Do you ever feel alone? Like, even when people are around? Well, Rollo can be pretty absent-minded sometimes. I'm serious. Does it ever feel like your family doesn't care what you want? It didn't used to feel that way. I know Gran loves me, but sometimes when she looks at me, it's like she's looking at a problem.
Luka took a deep breath, exhaling slowly.
I know the feeling. How do you deal with that? I guess I haven't yet. But one thing my dad told me when I was little, don't hold a grudge, especially against yourself. If you try to hold it all in, you're gonna pop. So then what do? When you don't know what to do? Dad never got to that part. Something I figured out on my own, though. You gotta do something. Anything. Here. What are we doing? What are you doing? I don't know. Something. We gotta register our complaints with the storm. Listen here, you miserable universe. Stop jerking me around. I just want things to go back the way they were. Everyone tells me it's gonna be alright. That things are gonna change.
Luka let out a feral scream that echoed into the night.
Every time something changes, everything gets worse. Screw this town. Whoa. Let me try. Moving sucks. I hate it. I hate that I hate it. Why can't I just deal with it and be happy for my mom? Why can't we just stay somewhere? Ah! Oh, kids!
Her voice dropped to a trembling whisper.
I just want to be a normal kid. Oh, Beck.
Beck brushed off her shirt and straightened up.
There. Wow. I actually feel a little better.
As abruptly as it began, the storm abated.
Thanks, I needed that. Me too. I should head out before the rain starts up again. Sure, I'll walk you out. See you and Rollo at the festival? Sounds good. Luka. Don't let the universe jerk you
Beck
around.
gave Luka a light thump on the arm before heading in. Chapter 5.
Chapter 5.
Friendly feud.
Oh no.
The air was heavy with the hard rain's residue. The smell of wet things. Despite his dreary surroundings, Luka felt at peace. He'd never shared those details about his dad with anyone. Not even Rollo. But it's not like this changed anything. Rollo was still his best friend. Adding Beck to the group would help balance things out. Everything's better in threes. This is what Luka told himself as he headed to the treehouse.
Catch up with Rollo at the treehouse. Or... oh, is it not gonna let me be? Yeah. So... I still need to do weather. But we will do that next episode. I want to see what the other path leads us to. Yeah, I want to see where the other path leads us to. But with that in mind, I am going to go ahead and I am going to call the episode right here. So, yeah. We're learning things, but at the same time, I still have no idea what's going on. All we're learning is just the fact that it's just like some people in town are evil. Are doing some really shady stuff. Still probably, you know, I still say evil. So Mr. Nuncreed, Mr. Kerr, and the clipboards. We know at least the 3 of those are evil. And that the phone booth is like an elevator. It's like a tunnel out of a spy movie. Oh, man. But yeah. If you guys like the video, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Push the bell for notifications for any time I post new videos. And the link to the channel Discord as well as my Twitch is going to be in the description below if you'd like to check either one of those out. And I'll see you guys in the next video where we will let the sky break open apparently and see where that leads us. So yeah. Peace, guys.